What's up, gentlemen? My name is Ahmed Hassan, and today I have a very special topic for you. I'm gonna talk with you guys, or I'm gonna tell you why I decided to study here in Germany. If you don't know anything about me, I'm a mechanical engineer living in Germany since like 7 years now. I studied here, I've been working here, and yeah, I gathered some expat experience that I would like to share with you guys. And now I would like to tell you why I decided to come and study in Germany. Stay tuned. So just like so many people around the world, I had the American dream to come and learn, study and live in the US, but sadly it didn't work out. Like my plan was, I have to do like the fundamental engineering exam and the professional engineering exam, and then I will apply for a job in the US, or I will go in a touristic visa and search for a job, and then I can change my visa later on. But this was not as easy as I expected. The fundamental engineering exam is an exam that engineers can do if they want to work as an engineer in the US. So if you are in the US and you graduated from mechanical engineering, for example, and you want to work, you can of course find a job, but it's always recommended to do this exam. It's called the fundamental engineering exam, and then you'll get like a certificate that you did the fundamental engineering exam, and that says that you are in a very good level and you can work in every company as a mechanical engineer. After 2 years of experience, you will have to do something else. It's called the professional engineering exam, and it's a little bit, it depends on your experience, not only what you learned in the college and what you learned in school. They expect you to know more, and they expect you to know or to have knowledge based on your experience. The exam, the fundamental, so it's like a process. You have to start with the fundamental engineering exam, then to work 2 years minimal, and then do the professional engineering exam. So I said to myself, yeah, I graduated from mechanical engineering in Egypt, so the only thing that makes sense to be able to work in the US is to do the fundamental engineering exam and to get certified. That means that I am in a certain level that allows me to work in the US market, right? At the time I was working, and I have a full-time job from 9 to 5, 8 hours per day, half an hour break. So I told myself maybe I should prepare for this exam. I actually tried, I actually enrolled for the exam 6 months before the exam, and then I started learning slowly, and then at the end, at the last 2 months, I started to learn more. But actually it was so hard because the fundamental engineering exam, they examine you on all the subjects that you took in college. So everything, mechanics, mathematics, thermodynamics, everything that comes to your mind, they will examine you. Like there are 8 subjects, and these 8 subjects, they will go deep into these 8 subjects, maybe more than 8 subjects, I think. I mean, like I remember like I was studying too many things, and it was different, and it was really intense. It took me too much time. But the one thing you have to know as well, that the fundamental engineering exam is like 8 hours exam, and it's multiple choice, so it's pretty intense. Like you have to sit in a place where you took an exam for 8 hours straight, so it's kind of stressy, right? So I prepared myself as much as I could. I didn't have any resources except the book. There's a preparation book that you can buy and to enter this exam. I tried to solve as many exams that I could. I didn't actually, because it was too much working and going back home, eat, you have to go to the gym, or you have to learn something. It's not easy after working 8-9 hours and driving for 2 hours a day to learn something, you know, it's too much. But this is not an excuse. Like I know some dude, he was my friend, and we started together, and he actually passed the exam. But for me it was a little bit difficult. I needed more time. I need to invest more time to learn everything, to prepare myself. Actually, I went to the exam. I didn't pass the exam. I was really devastated, because I thought, okay, this was like my chance or my shot to be able to apply for a job in the US and go to the US. So I said to myself, oh man, it's okay, maybe I should try again. So I said to myself, I have to try again. I will do this exam until I pass this exam, until I get my certificate to be able to travel to the US. So I wanted to go out of Egypt so bad that I said to myself, maybe I should do everything in my power to pass this exam and to do it again and to go to the US and search for a job as a mechanical engineer. So that was the plan. So in order to apply again for the exam, you have of course to pay the fees again, you have to book everything again, and you have to apply your documents again. They asked for a document that I needed from my previous college or the previous university. So I went to the university, I asked for this document, and when I was walking through the university, I saw like a commercial or like a flyer saying like dual studium or multi-studies in Egypt and in Germany, and you can study as well in Germany. So I said to myself, oh, so there is a chance to study in Germany, something that I really liked. It was a master. It was not like I'm doing like an exam in fundamental engineering again. It's like going to school again. It was a step further. It was like a master in system engineering and engineering management. So I said to myself, wow, this is amazing. This could be something. Then I didn't know anything about Germany. Actually, I never thought about Germany because, you know, German language, like the second language in Egypt is English, the third is French, maybe the fourth is German. Some take like the third language as German, but for me it was French. So I've never thought of Germany as a destination to go and live and work there, right? So I said to myself, damn man, what is there in Germany? I didn't know anything about Germany. Then I started Googling studies in Germany, life in Germany, and starting to read about the whole process. Actually, I found Germany to be a very interesting country. In just 1 hour, I told myself, man, I should apply for this master. It could be a really good chance. I should take it. Then I applied for this master, and it was, in order to get accepted in this master, you have to take a pre-master. And in this pre-master, I have to get straight A's. I have to nail every exam. And I told myself, okay, this is a challenge that I'm willing to take because there are very good chances that I could study in Germany and work in Germany. It's a European country. It's the most important and the strongest economical country in Europe. So I said to myself, maybe it's challenging, but challenge accepted. So I started applying for the master, and yeah, before the exam, I remember before the exam, there were like 3 months before the exam that I have to prepare for the exams, because the pre-master is like 6 months. So I take various subjects like mathematics, control, advanced control, some electronics, some subjects that I have to really nail. I have to get straight A's. And after 6 months, you have to do like an exam, and in this exam you have actually to score like the highest that you can, because if you didn't get a straight A, you will not get accepted in the master program. So I was working at the time full-time. Then I told myself the last 3 months I will get my job and I will focus only on learning and preparing for this exam. This is exactly what I did, and actually I was successful. I got the straight A's and I was able to get accepted in the master program here in Germany, and I was able to get the admission letter, and with this admission letter I could come here to Germany and continue my masters or start my masters. The whole point from this story is sometimes you plan something, it didn't work out or it doesn't work out, then you have to pivot and take the best chances available to you at this time. You have to use your chances. Like for me, for example, I use the only option that I have. I have 2 options, that I do the fundamental engineering exam again, and it was I really knew that it was very hard to do it with a full-time job. It's crazy. You have to like quit your job and dedicate 6 months only to prepare yourself for the fundamental engineering exam, or do it exactly after graduating, because it's too much work, you know. You need to invest too much time. Or do a master. The second option for me was to do a master and a pre-master and to come to study in Germany, and that was the best option for me, that it came in front of me and I took it. And this is the point of the whole video. If you are planning to do something and you found something better, you should take this chance, you should pivot and you should take it, because you know, life sometimes through I choose some options, but when we have like tunnel vision, we can't see them. So this was the whole point of this video. If you are planning to do something, it didn't work out, this is not the end of the world. You will get a better chance, but keep your eyes open and use the chance that comes in front of you. Thank you guys for watching this video. If you like this video, smack the like button, and see you guys in the next one. Have a great